Welcome to another episode of Wren's Wasteland Camp Reviews / Dumpster Fires of the Commonwealth. Today we're going to go check out this camp over here, which is Dolt 318's camp. And Raveny Falls is inviting players to a new casual team. Raveny is ravenous for your approval and aid. Alright, so this one used a prefab, used the newest one from the last scoreboard, and they have a standard, well, it looks like they made their gardening plots up here, which I understand doing. I mean, if you move camps a lot, this is a good way of handling it, except for the stairs. You need to make sure that you don't have stairs attached so that you can place them individually. But, it is what it is. They have mannequins out to represent people in various forms and jobs, and just showing off outfits that they have. 5 different mannequins. Let's see what Raveny has in there. Oh, this is Dolt's camp, my mistake. I'll go ahead and buy this. And yes, I have bought things at every camp that I've looked at lately today. Alright. Okay, so we've got a comedian from this scoreboard. The bedroom up here. I like it when people put their tinker's bench, if they use this particular one, inside a house, because it is technically an electronics workbench, and electronics need to be inside of a house. Let's see now. I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a while. There we go. Let's see. View-wise, they have a nice view of New Gad. Camp-wise, layout-wise, they've got a few guns out because, you know, you need them in this location. Again, for the same reason that I said over there, that you have to have guns out because you have super mutants that spawn there. In this case, you've got blood eagles that spawn at the Somerville down the way, and some more further down. You've also got, what do you call it, Scorched that will spawn here as well at some of the houses, and some wild dogs that come in the area. Although I will recommend this, if you're going to use the cryo turrets, put one in an area and with another turret, because cryo turrets will slow down enemies, but they will not necessarily kill them, while the other turret can lay into them and really kill them for you. And if you use these lights, you should know that there is a glitch with these lights where they do not come on all the time whenever you jump on a server. So you will probably want to wire them up with a switch so that you can flip a switch off and on to turn them off and on, which will restore their ability to function. Okay, so not bad overall. They've got lights out, they've got power. They could have technically stuck their power up there where the turrets are. Would have saved them a little bit of space on the back and made it a little harder to reach for enemies. Their balcony's decent. It's not greatly decorated, but it is slightly decorated. I give everything that is a prefab at least a 2 to start with, so I'm going to go ahead and give this its 2. I'm going to go ahead and give it 2 more for overall presentation, because there's a lot of decorating they could do that they didn't do. They should have a lot of budget left. So overall, I'm going to give them a 4. It's not a bad little house. It's a decent one for somebody that's, you know, just started playing the game or only has a few prefabs and things. The prefabs are the way to go. They could be a lot better if they had their own power contained within them, to be honest, and had a switch to throw. But that's the first camp of this one. Chloe Blackwood's camp is the next camp. We'll go there and check it out. Let's see what kind of a wonderful location this is, because it's on the golf course, so it should be in a relatively flat area. It has its own defenses, meaning the robots patrol the golf course, so you shouldn't need as many turrets, maybe 2 at most. This area you should only need like 1 to 2 turrets, because you should get super mutants spawning behind where the actual house is, and a few bugs that spawn in front of it. So you shouldn't need a lot. You've got 2 different windmill generators. They have built this place themselves, which is a good sign. Hot tub up top. All their powers ran outside. Let's take a quick peek inside, see what we got. Doop doop doo. You got your vendors right here on the porch. Let's see if they've got anything good. Okay. Chloe Blackwood, what do you have for sale? Anything that can't be... Oh, that's not a bad price on that, but it's not a good one either. Nothing I don't have. But if there's something you don't have and you want to come check them out, by all means do. Their prices aren't horrible. Now then, let's go into this place and take a quick peek around. They've got a kitchen area. No fridge. Well, no, that is a fridge right there. So they have fridge. Got the fireplace. A little bit of a collection. Piano, dining area. The bear is serving drinks. Be wary of bears that serve drinks. This is the Tinkerer's Bench. This is the only Tinkerer's Bench fashion that I would keep outside because, you know, anybody that's ever done any leatherworking or taxidermy work would know that this would stink to high hell. Going up here. Something they don't talk about in movies. A few trains. A few mementos from different events. A few statues. A little girl transforming. No, I'm real. You're just gonna turn into a super mutant when you're older. And they have a fully done bathroom. Oh man, that's actually really cool. The only problem that I've got with this house is the same problem that I have with anybody that actually uses the glass roof tiles. It's gonna rain through everything. It's not their fault, it's Bethesda's fault for not actually fixing them. Yep, this is their deck with their hot tub and some other stuff. Not bad. And there's another more traditional station. So, well decorated, well appointed, a lot of stuff spread out all over the place. Interesting location as far as build go is a negative because this is not an interesting location at all, but they do have a lot of stuff. I mean, I can't deny that. They have a lot of stuff out there. Decorations are nice. Their exterior presentation, not so much. Interior presentation, very much. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this place? Well, by my own rules, this thing rates about a 7. And that's purely an aesthetic choice. Because it is effectively a box, you see. There's it. I'll show you from this angle, you'll see what I mean. It's basically a box. At best, it's a rectangle. All homes and houses are basically boxes and rectangles, but the only thing that makes this place interesting is this back here. This little area back here that they built, which they really didn't do anything with except put a hot tub on it. So I'm going to give it a 7 because it's very well decorated, very well appointed. They put out some trees, they put out some other things, so I mean, I cannot say that it is not 7 worthy. I can only say that it is not an attractive exterior to a house. That has more to do with the fact that they have done nothing to break up the boxiness of the house. And the easiest way to do that is to alter the roof line and change out some of the basics during construction. Like, instead of going 2 wide back here, go 1 wide and change out, make a tower in the front or something. I mean, just something to make it an attractive build. It is not an unattractive build. It is just not an attractive build either. Oh well. So we'll give them a 7. And we will look for one more place to go check out. And we're going to go up here to John Boring's camp, because John is boring, and let's see if his camp is. I hope it's not. I really hope it's not. But totally get if it is. I mean, they did use a drive-through for their camp location icon. Noob Help Center. Oh boy, it's one of those. So you got water purifiers, which I think is funny. It's the Noob Help Center, but I've got a ton of these water purifiers out here when I got a creek right here that I could stick better ones in to generate more water. But let's put those out. And then we've got 2 different vaults out. Oh, my mistake. Technically, there are 3 vaults here. You got the candy. You got the all of the workbenches set out. Beds, musical instruments, all that stuff. Need help, John Boring TTV. Okay, John, let's go with this. Your camp. On a scale of 1 to 10, you built it all, dude. I will grant you that. You built it all. You put up a camp, and you wanted it to be a noob help center. Yeah, I don't see any vendor here. If you really wanted to help people, put out a vendor with low-level plans and low-level weapons. Put it right out here by the road. Plant your water purifiers right out here by the road in the water where they can get at them easy. Set it up to where they can get enough to where their characters will not have to struggle. This is not a noob help center. This is kind of a oh, maybe it is a noob help center if you think boob. It just, you're not helping anybody. You're making yourself feel better, I guess. I don't know. You're just an idiot. But it's all glass built. This is all stuff that was in the atomic shop recently. It's not anything that screams that you're an old school player. I can look right now and find out what your level is, which might as well do that just to 726. You're on a casual team by yourself. Okay, John, rethink the design choices for your homes. They're boring. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, this one's going to rate a 5. It has all of the classic stupid mistakes that anybody makes that's been playing this game long enough to have a bunch of stuff but no idea how to actually display it. That's why he has the 2 vaults. My mistake. 3 vaults out, because he has more stuff probably than he can display actively in a camp. He also doesn't understand how camps work or how to make a camp work for you, which is why a noob help center is something that he would not be actually running. He also doesn't provide anything for new players that came to his camp. For instance, like if you're going to plant stuff, or you're going to make something like this, I would suggest putting out a vendor and putting everything in it relatively cheap for new players. I would also put out little signage things, because you obviously have the ability to put signs out. Put out a sign that says, eat items rich in cranberry to level faster. Because cranberry relish, cranberry sodas, cranberry anything gives you a boost to your leveling speed. Eat or consume anything that boosts your intelligence to level faster. Also, eat, sleep, play music, and level faster. Those kind of signs, you know, kind of stuff that actually helps new players. But this is the Noob Help Center. Noob. Anyway, if you would like and subscribe, recommend me to friends. I'm going to continue on this journey of raiding camps, and I'm going to try and be no, I'm not. I'm not honestly going to try and be less sarcastic. I'm probably going to get worse as time goes on, and you will see it coming. I assure you. Alright. So, thanks for watching. Have fun. Enjoy the game as much as you can, and I will talk to you later.